So, starting off here, we got our Nintendo Switch 2. It's currently 1 in the morning where I am. So, why don't we get started on unboxing this new Nintendo Switch 2. Along with it, I also bought a physical copy of Mario Kart. These are the only two things I got on launch. The other stuff that I ordered for the Switch 2 will be arriving sometime later, which would be the Pro Controller, the camera, several amiibos, and I can't remember what else. This doesn't sound chill at all, actually. Yeah, let's do the 3 hours of chill Pokemon music instead. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got the base set because I'm a sucker for physical media. Side here we got two people playing on a way that most people will probably never play the Switch 2. Let's be real. The top of the Switch box. Everything it comes with is right here. There we go. The console, 2 Joy-Cons.
Hey, boy.
Various cables. I have no idea what one of these is. A grip. But I'll be bringing things closer to the camera as need be. Right off the bat. You got the console itself. Taking it out of the packaging here. It feels very similar to the Switch 1. Honestly, not terribly much has changed about it. Except for, like, you know, the jutting parts here and here to hook up the Joy-Cons. The stand feels worlds better than the Switch 1's did. It feels firm, it feels stable. The top USB-C port is also very nice as well. Well, the game card slot opens in a different way, where, I'll show you here. You flip it up like this, and then like an entire plug thing comes out of it. And then there's the spot for it. Still has the headphone jack. We're not quite done with 3.5mm yet. Very nice. We'll set that off to the side for, and we'll turn it on later for setup. Next up, let's take a look at the Joy-Cons. One red, one blue. Red for right, blue for left, because the second letter of blue is L, which stands for left. Hidari, Miki. SL and SR buttons are here. You got the sensor for the Joy-Con mice. Good. So this right here is like a mat that's like used for, what do you call it? For like a mouse and keyboard, and it feels on this surface it feels a bit rougher. Although I think it does come with Tom. Oh, that's not the sound that should make. Well, whatever. It feels a bit rough on there, so it probably needs that accessory that comes with it in order to have it feel properly smooth. These feel a lot better in hand than the original Joy-Cons, being bigger as well. Let's see how they lock in here. So I'm kind of wondering, you've got the blue side with the negative, but can you put them in? You can put them in upside down. Oh, and that is in there tight. Oh, okay. So the way you push it out, okay, so you probably can pull it out with enough strength, but how you push it out is this little switch here, it physically pushes it out. And it's not like the Switch 1 where if you put something in backwards, you're not gonna get it out ever. But that's in there. That's a death grip right there. I would need a lot more force to pull that out. Out it goes. In it goes. Same with the other side. Let me see if you can hook the red Joy-Con into the blue side here. Yeah, okay. So it fits no matter what. Man, magnets, man, how do they work? That feels really nice. Hi, you can see my face in the mirror. I am dirty as hell. The screen reflection. So this is why VTubers don't usually do unboxings like this. Hi, camera. The Joy-Cons are very, yeah, they fit in there great. We got usual health and safety information. I never read this. I've been around electronics for long enough to know what I'm doing with them. Ultra speed HDMI. This is the HDMI that it comes with, capable of doing, at the very least, 4K at 60 FPS. Nintendo branded. Feels very sleek. The form factor of it makes me feel like that like you'll definitely see some like oily spots if you're handling it with your fingers too much. Tom face reveal. Would make evolve. Oh my god, if that's how Inkay evolves, you have to put the grips on upside down. Oh, speaking of grips. Yeah. Okay, let me pull these out and see how these feel on the surface. Yeah, let's see how this feels on the surface as opposed to just the Joy-Con itself. I think these also attach magnetically. Maybe not? Put it in wrong? No. Oh, I see. It goes... Okay. So, a little clip down here. There's a little clip on here. Right up layer like that. And then it clicks in like that. And this feels... better. It feels better, but the only problem is... this will take some getting used to, as it is very thin. Starting off, you're probably get like honestly, like if they could make a wider base for this, I feel like it would work out a lot better. Handling this as is, I feel like it's gonna be tilting in my hand a lot, and I'm gonna lose the infrared sensor on there. So maybe like some 3D printing whiz, or maybe even Nintendo themselves or some other third-party manufacturer can come out with a wider base for this. So that way it's less likely to wiggle on the table. I realize I'm doing this like black on black, so it's not gonna come out very well with this, but yeah. And then to release, same thing, just push this and it pops it out. And we got the red one as well. Same thing here. Same way that it plops in. It's got that hook for the bottom and the little hook thing on the top. The magnet is very sturdy. I'm digging deeper in here if I lift this out. Okay, what do we got here? Ah, all right. This is the Joy-Con grip. Let's see how this feels compared to the... Oh, that snap is so like... I'd almost call it violent. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. In hand, this feels a lot better than the Switch 1. For someone my size, the size of this is very nice. I just gotta, hold on. Just real quick, I'm gonna put this up to the mic and snap it. Ooh, you hear that? Hook it in there and snap. Finally get the snap sound that all the Switch advertisements have on it. It is a good snap. Put the Joy-Cons back on here. There we go, Joy-Con grip. Power. It looks like it's still running on... I actually am not sure the difference in specs on this compared to otherwise, but it looks like it's USB-C to USB-C for this. Which is nice in the form factor. What would be a little bit nicer, I don't know why nobody's come up with this, though, is like... Oh, I guess having it on the outside works so it's not blocking any of their plugs, but just some way to, like, have it so it's not... I don't know. So it could be a little bit, like, thinner on the sides. USB-C to USB-C cable. Assuming I can get it to focus. Who's asleep at the Switch? Come on. There we go. It really does not want to focus on this thing. Black on black. I made a horrible mistake. That's how it's getting its power. And I think this is the last... Yes, the last thing in here is the dock. So can you... Okay, so... I like this form factor a lot better. The nice curved edge is nice, to me is nicer than the toaster that we had before. You can still take this off. On the inside here, we've got a USB-C port, HDMI port, and an Ethernet port, so you're always dongled up, which is pretty dang nice. I think as well, yeah, it might be a little bit hard to see. It's very hard to see. I'm pretty sure that like I could see a heat sink inside there, so I think that's how it's going to be cooled when it's docked. You can see it's got the AC adapter, and then on the front, 2 USB-A ports. Okay. Heck yes, dude. Anything else in the packaging? Nope, that's everything. There is a heat sinking fan in there. Okay. Give me 1 second to just organize all of the junk here. Tom! And at the very least, it's not supposed to say Tom.
Switch the second hype.
Switch the second hype. It's not, let me tell you something right now. That's not supposed to say Tom. That is supposed to still say the bingo. I don't know why it got the Tom thing on there. USB-A may be short-sighted, but it is the universal serial bus, so it's what we got. Alright. Can I turn this on? Well, you know what? Let me get this plugged in real quick, and then we'll move on to looking at the software side of it. And what I'll probably end up doing, too, is turning off the music. Excuse me, turning off the music, so y'all can experience the sounds of the Switch 2. Whether you are getting this delivered to you at some point during the launch window, or you're getting it later, I hope you have enjoyed what you have seen so far. If you are watching this on YouTube later, do me a favor and leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe, should you enjoy what you're watching here. I don't normally do unboxing videos, but I hope this one left you feeling with good feelings here. Oh god, do you see my head? You can see my head through the... Reflections! A VTuber's worst enemy is reflections. I don't have the bundle. Yeah, I bought the base set. I've got a physical copy of Mario Kart World. Because I prefer physical over digital media. Because I don't know about how the people who make the corporate decisions think, but I personally like to own my media. Tom! There it is.
Oh Flash Tom of the Switch 2 screen, what is your wisdom?
Plan things ahead of time. It'll work out better in the long run. And the bundle probably did come with a download code instead. Physical media is forever, buy Laserdisc. A statement that I probably should laugh at, yet unironically agree with. Alright. So then we jam this in the toaster. I don't know why that made me think, whoa, what happened there? Interesting. Are we started? Alright, if that's the case, turn this on. Let's mute this. Is it on? It fits looser in here than the old Switch did. Maybe it doesn't need to be that tight. Okay, we got that going. There we go. Ooh, it wants me to take it out. All right, let's turn the camera back on then. Hook up the Joy-Cons. Can I put it back in the toaster, or is it going to get angry at me again? Let's see. Oh, oh. All right, we got some melodious tunes here. Whoops. There we go. Oh, shit! Sorry, my camera fell. Good enough. It's fine. It's fine for now. Okay. If it asks me for any sort of login details, I am going to, black out the screen. You understand. US English, I am from the Americas. View the end user license agreement. Yep. Take the time to pause the video and read this at your leisure, as it contains information you may need to know. I accept. The EULA. Let's connect to the internet. This I will black out, because you do not need to see my Wi-Fi. I do like that the typing cursor is like blue, pink, and like teal. Watch me have put the password in wrong. Ah, did I put the password in wrong? The wireless strength may be poor, or the password might be incorrect. Okay, let's try that again. Re-enter this password. Okay. This time I will show the password to make sure I put it in properly. There we are. We are connected. If it asks if I want to log into my Nintendo account, I will also be blacking out the screen. About to download the update data. You continue setting up while the update downloads. Where am I located? I am located... Probably the Denver time would be the best way to look at it. Seems like it. Oh yeah, I say I'm from the Americas, and yet, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm actually in Istanbul. It was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. -6 UTC. With the Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. You can adjust the stand to get the best viewing angle. You can now connect the AC adapter to the top of the system. All right, this is all right. We've been over this when I was showing you guys the physical product. You can use the accessories the same way. Let's view the attachment guide. It just like snaps in there. Push the button to release. Same thing with this. Push the button to release. Change style at any time, and it's downloading still. They should have Eastern time. I think Eastern time would just be like New York time on here or something. This is rather exciting. I'm going to enjoy my tea in the meantime. Chad, I hope you are well. I am very excited for this system to come out, and I hope you have been as well. Oh, Denver's mountain time. Well, I believe I can change that with a simple push of a button. Ah, fantastic. Denver. I was wrong. Chicago. All right. Let's go back to that download. I hope this has been at least informative. We could check out some of the features of the console as well. What do you guys think of the new layout, by the way? I yearn for the mountainous peaks. I yearn for the hills of Ireland. Digging the new layout. Thank you. We have it set up as well. It's probably going to screw up here, but I have it set so the entire thing moves when I switch scenes. So, abracadabra. Yeah, I figured that. Okay, so that thing at the bottom corner there is the camera. Oh. Did it turn off? It said it was restarting. Not necessarily turning off. Oh. It is connected. I also like being behind. You kind of see that I'm behind the gameplay as well. System update. Okay, can you please connect? Are we good? Son of a bee sting. All right. Oh, a system transfer. Ooh, maybe I should do that. You know what? We'll wait, because I want to check out some of the features, and I'll do a system transfer later. I mean, I do have a Switch, but let me see what I can do here. Let's add a user. Add without signing in. Let's just go for a basic one here. We'll use... Ah! Okay, has the Mii creator been updated at all? Honestly, with how... No, this looks like the same one as the Switch, honestly. Any new hairstyles? It doesn't look like it. So it seems like the Mii stuff hasn't been updated. Interestingly, it just says select a style for your Mii. Some games may use style as a gender indicator. You gonna transfer at the factory reset? Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna go for interesting selection we got here. No Mario either. Yoshi, Peach, Triforce, Link, Tom Nook, Apple, Shiver, an Inkling, a Pikmin, the Divine Dragon, and Waddle Dee. Create an icon. Interesting. Choose a variety of characters here. So that's just the ones they kind of have by default. Several Pokemon as well. It's all starters and then Pikachu and Eevee. Oh, interesting. Look at the choice of Fire Emblem characters they got. From the new to the old. Interesting choice of screens they got here. The bread bug! Oh, I'm choosing the bread bug. We can skip parental control settings. I forgot to buy an... Alright, well, okay. Micro SD Express, which is feature marks on this card, and will it support other SD cards? I never even checked that out. Setup complete, we can hit home. The click is very nice. The click on the Switch click is always very nice. All right. Yeah, it's Tom's page. Oh, and sign into an okay. What else do we got? Nintendo Switch Online, game chat, which you can only do with Nintendo Switch Online. What do we got for news? Oh, you have to link a Nintendo account. Good lord. eShop, probably got to link a Nintendo account. Game share, controllers. How to use the GLGR buttons. Oh, wait, is there actually a... No, there isn't. Joy-Con 2... Oh, charging grip. Okay. And then you can... All right, okay, so the two new features for the next... or rather, three features for the Pro Controller 2 are the communication button, HD Rumble 2, and... Oh, looks like it's got a headphone jack as well as paddles. Who's rating me? Pelf. Who's rating me? I don't... Emrys Rhymes of the Best, thank you. The Little Hylian with 31 months of Prime. How to use mouse controls. Can I use those immediately? Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, and what? Both Joy-Cons work at the same time for this. That's unique. Because if you want to do one smooth, continuous movement, then you never have to... Oh, thank you. I gotta turn that off. Thank you. You can click with L or R. What? Oh, I see. This is just using... Okay, so if I wanted to scroll something, I could use the sticks to scroll. Oh, that's neat. You can use mouse controls in the home and in compatible software. Oh, that's wild. Do they have... Let me see what the options are like. Is this, Okay, those are virtual game cards. Okay. We're probably not going to be on for terribly much longer. Controllers and accessories. Controller vibration, update controller, mouse sensitivity. Medium works for me, but adjust it as you see fit. I don't have the Switch 2 camera, so I can't do that. Oh, you could plug in a USB keyboard. Calibrate control sticks. Let's see. I'd like to remind everybody that if you see the stick kind of going off center there, that's not stick drift. That is what is considered, like, it's going to detect movement no matter what. That's a dead zone. That basically, like, a dead zone is when you tilt the control stick a very little bit and it doesn't react to it at all. And usually dead zones are very small. So I feel like a lot of, like, yeah, so you see that the stick is kind of wiggling there, because it's reading the slightest movement on there. Honestly, like, so I'm pretty sure the dead zone is just right outside of this inner circle here. All right, neat. Calibrate motion controls, test input devices. Controller buttons. This is wild to me that the NFC touch points on Switch Pro controllers is still turned off. Swap A and B is interesting. I guess that's for people who want to be more if they're experienced with like an Xbox controller, they'll have the option to use like sort of like those Xbox controls. Although, can't you? I thought you can customize the layout. Change gripper or I guess not. Audio source input, TV sound, automatic. Virtual surround, headphones, lower max test output. Display, HDR, turns on HDR for compatible software, TV resolution. Interesting. It doesn't support WQHD. Dock output information. Oh, that's what's showing me right now. I'm actually not, let me check something. If I go to this, okay, well, it shrank it first and foremost. I'm wondering if, okay, it's still at 60 hertz. I wonder if that's just my splitter. Or maybe the capture card can't do that. I know it could do 4K. I don't think it could do... I'm not sure if the capture card can do higher refresh rates. GR output for all software. Compatible software only. Connect TV doesn't support HDR or support is turned off. Check the TV. Oh, you know what? Okay. Fine. That's fine for me. Me, Amiibo, themes. Hopefully we get more of these other than basic light, basic dark. I'm switching to basic dark because, hell yeah. Notifications. Platinum point notifications is interesting. Sleep mode system. Tom switch 2. Shortens the amount of time the system can be used while unplugged, but can help reduce the loss of battery capacity over time. Interesting. Even if turn on, the system may charge to 100% to ensure accurate battery level display. Yeah, let's do that. As an owner of an electric car, that's actually pretty damn neat. Well, hot diggity damn. And just to show off, probably has to update, but why don't I open up Mario Kart World here and just pop it in. Once I do pop it in, though, I am going to be going to bed because I am, hey, guess what? Tired. Really like the Pro Controller? I can't wait to get one. Right now, I'm just going to be using Joy-Cons. But, it's very similar to when I first started playing on the original Switch. There we go. Doesn't need an update. Yes, it does. Figured it would. The Joy-Cons, the Joy-Cons being bigger is much better. They feel nice in the hand. Yeah, this actually already does feel significantly better. There we go. Mario Kart World is starting up. What time do we start tomorrow? Probably noon Central Time. Those letters moving across that truck is trippy. Here he comes, it's him! Dude, he's just moseying. Man, Kevin Afghani did such a good job. I'm currently not in control of this. Okay, so this is just the attract mode. Stickers. Map manual. I do want to see what we're looking for. This is probably a good time to announce that my next Let's Play is going to be the single-player modes of Mario Kart World. So I'm just gonna go through like each track, mainly Grand Prix. That'll be interesting to see. Oh my god, man, Bowser slicked back his hair. It looks good. Boomber, Sidestepper. And then the rest of these look like outfits, but I kind of wonder if we scroll further beyond. Interesting. It seems like all of the Mario enemies are grouped up in the end here. I have no idea what the sort tab does. It doesn't look like it does anything, really. It seems like it just changes it from, like, no, wait, but Shy Guy is there. I have no idea what it do. Oh. Oh. It's kind of funny they just group the Mario enemies as like one entity. It looks like we can unlock some cars. Oops. Okay. So yeah, that appears to be the setup of the Nintendo Switch 2. I had a good time sharing this with you all, and I look forward to having a lot of fun playing this in the future, with friends and with you all. See you all next time. Later.